Hello everyone, a dish so nice I made it twice. This is 2 nights in a row.
Hello
Enjoy.
everyone, it's Rebecca here. Tonight I'm doing a recipe that I actually made last night for cooking class. And in true me tradition, when I make something that I haven't made for a while and I have forgotten how delicious it is, I have to make it again. So that's what we're doing. All right, so I'm not going to try and pronounce the proper name. This is another one. I cannot recommend this collection on Cookie Do highly enough, the Around Asia. If you love Asian cooking, this is what you need to search up on Cookie Do. Beautiful, authentic recipes. This is sweet and sour pork ribs. It is such an easy recipe. It cooks for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So you can go off and do something else. Hello. But it is pretty much things that you would have if you're doing a bit of Asian cooking, ingredients you would have in your cupboard already. Some ginger and some rock sugar. Now I have smashed this up with my meat tenderizer on the board in a bag. It's a messy job, but I do believe it makes a better result, but you can use brown sugar, and I probably would imagine you could get away with coconut sugar as well. But that last night was just heavenly. It was so delicious. Excuse me, I need to wet my whistle. So, the other thing I did last night was in my little bowl, I prepped up some wombok. So I sliced some carrot in my cutter, and I just finely sliced up some snow peas and a bit of coriander. Now, you could have that as a salad. You can have that as stir fry. So for lunch today, there was 3 ribs left over. I popped them in the pan with a good handful of that mix and just reheated it, and it was heavenly. So what we don't eat tonight, because actually the boys in the house have eaten, so what we don't eat tonight, I'm going to be doing that tomorrow night, and I think it'll be delicious. I might even go to the Asian butcher tomorrow and grab another lot and just make another lot, only because you've got to say this is amazing, but it isn't a massive recipe. It's a maybe a starter. It would be great as a starter if you were doing an Asian feast. Make this as your starter. That would be my recommendation. Absolutely, cutters are sold out, Mix. We have no idea when they're coming back. Sadly, it is a worldwide shortage. Devastated because one of my beautiful customers shared something she did with her cutter today, and then she messaged me and she said, "How can I tag this product for you because it's so good?" And I'm like, "You can't, because we don't have any." It's devastating, but it is what it is. There's not a great deal we can do about it. We have to be patient and wait for a shipment to arrive. So, let's get rid of that off there. I'm just going to slice up some ginger finely. So, if you had a cutter, you could definitely put this in here. No, same. It's same here. It's worldwide shortage, my love. Worldwide. So, even Europe is exactly the same. So sadly, we wait for a big shipping container to come from overseas, and then when they come, quarantine, have it sitting there for a while, and while they make sure there's no bugs and spray it down, and then they'll get the shipment into head office, and then hopefully we'll have some for sale. But yes, sadly, that is the situation we have, and I can't do anything about it, but I will say be patient. It'll be worth the wait. And it's not Australia's fault. I don't even really think it's Vorwerk's fault. It's the whole world is going through crisis of getting things to places, logistics, getting the stuff to make the stuff. You know, it's just one of those things that has been a bit of a flow-on effect from the pandemic. Yes, it's very hard, and I get it. Everyone is so really wanting to get their hands on one, but we all will have one soon, I suppose. Yeah, no inside scoop at all. So, and as a team leader, if there was a scoop, I'd know it, but there's no scoop, sadly. So I would say we're probably a couple of months off waiting for another shipment to come in and be cleared by customs. All right, so I've just thinly sliced some ginger. This recipe asks for about 20 grams of ginger. Again, ginger and garlic is something you measure with your heart. So if you love that flavour, which I absolutely do, add more, okay? Exactly, Katie. It's so worldwide with a lot of businesses. It's just one of those things that, yeah, we just ask that everyone be patient because the time will come, we'll have them, and then, you know, it's just a new thing that sadly is short in supply. All right, so sweet and sour pork ribs, let's start. So we're using the nice shiny black tonight. Again, I've come a bit obsessed with this now. It's the new toy. I actually had a lady here on the Gold Coast today wanting to see the black. She's upgraded from a TM31. So, and when I worked into her kitchen, I said, oh yeah, you need the black. I'm not talking to you, Siri. She had black kettle, black everything. And so it looked really amazing. Yes, no, you're welcome. I totally get it. We're all frustrated. We all really want to get our hands on the cutter. But sadly, life just says not right now. And again, I saw a post not long ago. I'm sure it was someone in Denmark said that they're right there in Europe and they can't even get one. So it is just a worldwide shortage, sadly. And I guess they manufacture some go here, some go there. I think America's only just getting it recently. So yeah, be patient, it will come. And when it does, we'll all just love it that little bit more, I'm sure. Now, someone was asking me about the vac seal containers before. That is sealed, and I kid you not, I'm using all my might to open that. I cannot, right? So what you need to do is there's a little valve in the middle here. It's just release the air from there. The little white, there's no other word for it really, is there? The little white button then releases. So this is amazing. These are great for people who want to buy and make things last longer. So what you will do is you can put the date. So the outer part is the date, the inner circle is the month, and you can say when you've had it in the fridge, and then you'll know how long things are lasting. So I've got this coriander. I've seen people use it for herbs, and it's really great. So I don't want to waste this, and I'm not going to make everything with coriander for the next couple of days, although, you know, sometimes can happen. But any herb, you just keep it in the vac seal. I've got it in there. There's a little, this comes as a part of it. This little, I don't know, it's like a grate at the bottom. So, oh, there we go, dropping it. Oh, excuse me. So this little part here, it's just a plastic little ledge, which keeps, I suppose, it away from moisture that might gather in the bottom. And then once you've taken out what you want, you just grab your little vac seal. So I'll leave the date because that was the date I put it in there for the first time. And you just switch on your little button on this. This is charged by USB. So it's a handy little vac you can use also with, let me find them, our vac seal bags. So when you buy the vac seal itself, it actually comes in a box with these bags, not the whole big bags like this. You buy that as extra, but it comes with, I think, about 50 bags in the box. So there, the little thing's gone down again. So again, I'm totally sealed in there, and I cannot again take that off. All right, so that's the vac seal. Someone was asking to show that. The bags are like this, and with them you can put the date of what you're putting in there and what it is, and you can vac seal in there, so you can put your steak in there for sous vide or goodness what knows what else. Hi Kelly. Put it in, and then you seal it up nice and tight there, and then you use the vac seal on the little, you'll see there's a little orange circle there. So the vac seal will sit onto that. That is the air valve. and then you turn the pump on and it will suck. There's obviously no air in there. I've got nothing in there, but it will suck any air out of that bag. And then you can, well, it did suck a little bit of air actually, because look, that sucked back up. That then you could buy things in bulk, vac it up, nice and skinny in the freezer, stack it up, and then you've got that longer life of whatever it is you're vac sealing in there. So that's the vac seal for whoever was asking. I can't remember now. My apologies. So step 1 is done. Now, anyone that did catch the cooking class last night, obviously we jumped between presenters, but there we go. We're putting this in, the ribs. So there's a little less than 500 there. Last night I think I did a little over 500, so wham. Rock sugar, for anyone who's new jumping on, Asian grocery stores. Guys, you need to get a hammer or a mallet to break it up. Don't use your wooden rolling pin because you'll ruin it. I did that last night. So this here goes in, and then we add in some Chinese cooking wine or Shaoxing. This is the one I use. You buy it at the supermarkets, very readily available. Okay. And then we want dark and light, the rice wine vinegar next. So that, again, readily available
for the disaster that is about to happen.
Oh,
and
wow.
I'll cut now and jump
Can you keep
ahead.
her in there? Oh,
Okay,
no.
I figured out I need another bottle. Lucky I have one in the pantry. Back to
On
normal
your way.
now.
Right, we need the rice wine vinegar. Right? See, I do. I see these things on special and I grab them because I know I use them regularly. So, back from the pause in proceedings. Hopefully I did. Willow, didn't miss anything exciting. Oh my giddy aunt. Right, let me put the things I've used already back in the cupboard before I smash those. Right, light and dark soy. And listen, at the end of the day, soy. Okay, use one or the other, use both. Use some Kcat Manis, use some tamari. I'm always a little bit extra generous with that because it's yummy. So, done. And then you just cook it. Simple as that. Now, 25 minutes of cooking, and what you are left with is the heat. It does clank around the bone, okay? And that's fine. Good morning, Naz. You missed all the fun. It does clunk around a bit, but what you're left with at the end is this beautiful, gorgeous, sticky sauce at the bottom. And when you tip it all out into a bowl, it just glazes over beautifully. Go and see my post from last night. Sweet and sour pork ribs is a winner. Again, I like to serve it up, just make a bit of an Asian salad. And I want you all to go and search up on Cookie Doo, Asian vinaigrette. Mwah. It is amazing. If you ever just make up a salad and you want to give it that Asian vinaigrette flavour, it is so fantastic. Highly recommend. All right, I'm going to leave it there because 25 minutes of cooking and then it's done. I'll share this recording later with a picture of the end result. We may just have to take out the bit where I smash things in the meantime. But thanks for joining and have a great night. If you need anything, reach out.